Hello everybody, thanks for clicking on the video. In this video we're going to show you how to make this pop-up Passover. How cool is that? Here's a completed one. You are going to need three things. You're going to need to download the PDF of the 3 pages that you need to make this craft, and you're going to need some scissors and your favorite pens or pencils, whatever they may be. All right, so that's what we're going to need. First things first, we need to decorate these blank pages. Let me just show you where they finish so you know what you're doing. Page 1 is the Passover scene itself, and that's what makes this back panel here, right? This panel here is the Passover scene from here. That's what we're going to colour first. You need to colour that, decorate that, do your best. Page 2 has got the table on it and the table leg supports. Now these are found here underneath the, can you see there? Underneath the table we make 2 little boxes, and in those 2 little boxes, when it folds up like that, you'll see that the table legs fold in a way that they survive and they pop back up again. And last but not least, this third sheet is your base plate. And on this, you can see that it shows you where to glue your table and also where to glue the disciples and Jesus on the page, right? So this shows you exactly where you need to glue stuff, so you will be well underway with all these instructions. It's so easy, you can't get it wrong, he says. Now, first things first, you colour better than I do. So I've cheated and I've coloured in my sheets on the computer. So whilst you can have loads of fun colouring yours with your favourite pens and pencils, I'm going to move those to one side today for me so that I can get on with just making this and showing you how it works. So let me first cut out the disciples scene. Now the way I like to cut things out is to cut it out roughly and then go in and do the detail later. So I'm going to cut it out roughly first and then do detail. So that's my disciples scene cut out. Let me move on to cutting out the tabletop and the table legs. Again, I'm going to cut it out in rough first and then I'm going to cut it out in neat. So it does tell us on the instructions here that these table legs don't need decorating. You don't need to spend time colouring these in, because by the time we've made these up, you won't actually be able to see them. They'll be hiding underneath here, okay? So don't worry about colouring these. You can just leave them plain. Now what I want to do is fold my table legs along every single line that you see. Okay, so if you see a line, fold along it. There it is, that's that one. Okay, and then you see here, did I not mention glue earlier? I think I did tell you need glue earlier. You need glue. What was I thinking? Come on, Dave. Let's just fold this round to become a little simple box. That's one done. Let's fold my other one. Okay, and again, I'm going to glue on the glue tab. Nice and obvious. Okay, so those are my 2 glued table legs. Now, with this, let's just do this bit first while we're here. Oh, here's the fun part. If, like me, you're good at throwing, and only if you're good at throwing, you get to screw up your rubbish, as long as it's only rubbish, and throw it in the bin, as long as you hit the bin. But I'm good at throwing, and I've got it in the bin. I left some bits. Come on, Dave. Now, I'm going to glue these 2 legs down. It doesn't really matter which way up or down they go. Down onto these squares here. So let me glue the square, so I know I'm getting it in the right place. And I'll put this one here. And I'm going to put this one here. Okay, now, to help them both stand up together, I'm just going to glue down in between the 2 legs. So when I push them together with my little fingers here, hopefully you can see that my page will automatically, when I fold it in half, make that stand up. Do you see? Isn't that cool? Look. Hey, very good. Okay, so that is how a pop-up Passover works. Now, I can fold my table in half, and I can again glue this tabletop, and then I can know. So if I'm going to put my fingers underneath it, so I know I don't crush it while I'm gluing it, because I want it to stay springy and pop-uppy, don't I? If I now put this here, with that crease in the centre, I can just tap it down, fold the page in half, rub it down a little bit, and now I have a pop-up table on my pop-up Passover. It's ready, look at that. So my table is now in place. So all I need to do now is fold my scene of my disciples in half, which I can do here. And then I need to fold my glue tabs backwards, okay? They're going to point towards the back of the page. So let me fold them back. So I'm just going to fold them this way first, because then it's easier for me to see the line. There we go. Now I'll fold them backwards. Fold it backwards. Fold it backwards. And again, I can glue the sheet here where it says nice and clearly for me, glue here. Let's do that. Well done, Dave. That's all the glue I should need. Now very carefully I line this up. And again, it marks really clearly on the sheet where I want these to land. So I need to cover up all the marks where it says glue here. Now, all my items have been folded in the middle, so when I fold my page, my pop-up Passover disappears, and when I open my page, as long as I've done this right, hey, it all appears again. Look at that. How cool is that? So do this to remember me. Here's Jesus having the Last Supper with his friends in our very own little pop-up Passover. I'd love to know how well you get on with yours. I hope you do it really well. If you want any other fun, free craft activities like this for Easter, go and check out kf.church/Easter. Loads of free craft for you to get involved with there. Have a brilliant holiday, and I hope to see you again soon. All the best. Bye.